How's it going, everybody? It is Thursday evening, and I'm wide awake, so why not go on? We're going to be playing some more Star Citizen, and who knows what we're going to be doing. Most likely either rock mining or scraping panels in the middle of nowhere. Who knows? Could be doing bunkers in Stanton. Who knows? Either way, we were messing with settings earlier this morning, so if you were getting a ton of notifications, I'm sorry for that. Hopefully we're not going to be messing with anything this evening. Everything seems to be running smoothly. Everything should be knocked down to 1080p. So it should be nice and smooth. We're not going to be messing with 1440 at all. And yeah, so let's get moved over to the game and figure out something to do, shall we? Weird. Always gotta check the loot boxes first. Come on, give me a multi-tool. I'll take that. Maybe? Why can't you control? Oh, because I'm not wearing anything. Well, dang. All right. Well, I'll put it in my hand. That'll work. That was not there. Yeah, man. Tractor beam is better than nothing. Oof. Hey. Populate faster. How did the arms get over there? All right. We don't need anything else from there. Let's grab one of those. I think we are going to continue our running the Vulture over in Terminus and see how much we can get. We should have a decent amount already in storage. We already got like 30 something crates. Yeah. What's it? 6 across, 5 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 40 something. Yeah, 39. All right. Go get some more. Maybe towards the end of the evening, as long as everything plays smoothly. Maybe we'll play around a little bit more with 1440. Maybe. There's one way left that I haven't tried. And I didn't think it was going to work because, like, and I realized that what I was doing actually was wrong anyway. So we fixed that, which announced. So I use like an add-on. It's a point of interest add-on. So basically, it keeps like supposed to keep my camera area from like blurring, and apparently I read it wrong when I was setting it up, and I had thought it was telling me you couldn't use a certain type of rescaling versus the one I wanted to use. And where are you trying to send me? Either way, it's the way it's supposed to be, so we should be good. Can you tell me what's wrong with this picture? I was at Obituary. Is trying to send me to Terminus to send me back to Obituary. Oh, this game, man. It's definitely funny sometimes. Hopefully, it should be a nice, uneventful evening. Make some money. Not have my stream look like crap. You know, these are the things that are important. Hey, Ramsey, how's it going, man? My game is slightly cut off. Oh, look at that. It is not resized properly. Hold on. We'll fix that. Yeah, what happened was essentially I screwed up, and where are you? There you go. I screwed up, and again, in the process of trying to get 1440, I was like, oh, you know, I haven't why the hell was that peeking out like a champ? Turn down my mic just a bit. I was like, oh, I checked my capture card, and I use like the Camlink Pro, so it's like 4K, yada yada, fucking 4 inputs. I'm like, I haven't checked that thing in a while. It's like, see if the software is everything up to date. And I go and I'm like looking for the software that's supposed to run it, and it's like not installed. And I'm like, well, I swear there's a software that runs this. I'll install it. The minute I install it and I open it, I remembered exactly why it's not installed. Because it breaks the cam link. It's like, you motherfucker. Delete the program. Like, could not get my screen capture and my camera to come back up, because like the camera I'm using is a micro 4/3 camera using HDMI input, you know. Then my game capture is again, you know, game machine, stream machine being HDMI input. And yeah, it took me a good half of this afternoon trying to remember what I'd done it before, and I was like, oh, like, what do I got to do to make this make it work? Took me forever to figure out. Like, again, I had to reload the software, basically yank the card out, delete the software, delete the driver, restart the computer, and then like just plug the card in and let it do its own thing. And it still didn't come up, and I was like kind of freaking out. And then I unplugged and replugged in the HDMIs, and they came up, and I was like, oh, thank fucking God. And when I did all that, it reset the screen size. So that's what happened there. Something tells me this is probably going to be doing the same thing. Yeah. We'll fix this one while we're here, too. Transform, fit screen. There we go. Both fixed. How'd your evening going? And thank you, by the way, for catching that, because it would have taken me a couple minutes to figure that one out. Yeah, this afternoon was a giant cluster, to say the least. Hey, what's going on, Stogie? How's your evening going? Dyslexia is a wonderful thing. Sitting at work? Gotcha. Kind of doing the same. Not really, but it's not really a job, I guess. I don't really get paid to do this, so. Music's still actually louder for me than it is for you. Sorry. I'm always messing with something. Try that. Yeah. We did a little the other night, I believe. And just checking out Terminus. I want to see how much you can kind of collect out of here without being fucked with. You know, kind of a thing. Something different. Wherever the fuck my HUD is, that'd be great. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. Did you get attacked, or did the mission bug? Yeah, if you were doing the hauling and SC bugs, so like it wouldn't accept the crates or something. Like you brought them to where they needed to go, and they wouldn't like register as being there or some shit. Or did the elevator eat them? And they didn't actually go into the warehouse. Yeah, missions are always a bit sketch. Say, like, how have I not seen any hits? Well, you were at a you were at a station? Area 18. Interesting. So basically, like cleared your hangar. I already checked all those, didn't I? Was your ship put to storage? Like, did it? You know what I mean? Like, I know you probably didn't put it to storage, but like when you came back, was it in storage as well? Where's that 6,000? Oh, that's not 6,000. Where the fuck is that 6,000 at? One of these was a 6,000, damn it. Good old elevator problems. Gotcha. You had to go and like throw out a bunch of fucking contracted fucking cargo. This sucks. Going out into space and just tossing it out the back of the ship like, well, that was a waste of fucking time. Oh. Wait, what? Seriously, you fucking bastard meteorites, asteroids, whatever the fuck you are. How the fuck did you come up with 6,000, you bastards? $19, $17, $14 there is what we're looking for. Well, it was contracted, right? So, I mean, it's not, like, you lost some reputation. Yeah, you see that shit? Ooh. I mean, as long as it didn't put you in the negatives, you know, then you'll recover from it. At least it's not like a hauling mission where you spent your own money and then, you know, got jacked on it. Yeah, no. Can I just float right past them all? Son of a bitch, I did. Yeah, right here. Sweet. Yeah, it takes a little bit of the sting away, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I lost rep. I can at least you can get that back, you know? Yeah. I'm like, why can't I adjust my speed? I'm still in fucking scan mode. God damn it. Ooh, do I still have all my mouse movement? Look at that. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, I don't know why. I cannot mine and I can't fucking salvage with fucking my sticks. I always got to go back to mouse and keyboard. There's better precision movement. No, it works. I hate using gimbal. I have a thing against gimbal. Oh, I'm way off center. I hate being locked into a axis. Should work. I mean, I can try. Yeah, no, it works. G. I just hate gimbal mode for the simple fact of, like, I gotta remember to press G if anybody shows up. You know what I mean? Like, if I need to try to get out of here right quick, like, I'm locked in this position, and I don't like that. So, and now I kind of remember how to reset my gimbal. Why is my crossbeam like so fucking far? That was interesting. My shit's all crossed the fuck up. There it is. All right, there we go. Got it. Yeah, I'm not a gimbal fan. Like, I don't like it for guns. I don't like it on my mining heads. I don't like being like locked into an axis. Hey, what's up, GT? You getting ready for work? Or are you at work? It's 1 o'clock. What's that? 11? Why can't I scroll to move them in and out? See, now you've done it. Trying to get them recentered again. Been there for hours. I don't know when you go in. Oh, now I've done it. Gonna stop moving. Hey, at least now it's in the sun. Oh, not that one. Oh, my stick is causing me to drift. What the fuck? Why am I drifting? That was kind of annoying. See, like, why can't I scroll in and out like that now? Interesting. Now that I've messed with it, I can't, like, scroll the beams in and out. Oh, well. Yeah, I was there. I let it go. It was your decision. Oh, you're good, dude. It's just a matter of hitting the reset, and I can't remember what gimbal reset is. Hey, Devante. Yeah, I saw him coming, and like I said, I left it up to you, man. It's your decision on whether he stays or not. You know what I mean? I didn't hear you tell me to get rid of him, so I let him stay. Yeah, well, I figured as much.
What's it?
Alrighty. Well, we're out of flour today, Avante, because I'm sure that was probably you. Yep, of course it was. So we have Starburst Diesel with peach rings, and we have RS11 with something? I never remember what this one is. Oh, with truffles. And then I have just a little bit left of some live resin. The RS. All right. We'll go with the RS. That's what I've been mostly hitting. Yeah, I've been mostly hitting the truffles with RS. But you want just the RS. Well, we will switch over to just RS. Well, I don't have a snarf, but I have a narf. Where are you, narf? Narf! What are we going to do tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. We're going to take over the world. And Pinky and the Brain. Great fucking cartoon. GTA, huh? Still stuck on the same mission or what? Did you finally make it through that? Yeah, interesting. I got no scroll. Money grind. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know how that goes. Hey, AJ. Good luck with that. That's been the whole problem with the game over the last 12 years. Fucking good old Chris Roberts. Give him 3 days and he'll figure out that he wants to have something else in the game. And half of it probably isn't even him. It's fucking developers thinking that they have a good idea and pitching it to him, and him going, that is a good idea. And then us getting a bunch of crap added to our game that we don't fucking need or ask for. What are you talking about? Squanch. Squanch that nip. All right, Rick. That's driving me nuts. Why can't I fucking recenter my beat? We gotta get this panel figured out, and then we're gonna go figure out what the hell's going on with my track, with my beams. I don't like them being apart like that. Can't remember how to like set distance. Got windows covering windows over here. Good. I mean, it sucks for them, but at the same time, like, yeah, they're definitely got a fucking fire lit under their ass. Like they realized, you know, after 12 fucking years that yeah, people are bent out of shape. All right, what the fuck are we looking for? Gimbal mode. How do we reset gimbal mode? Freeze gimbals is M3. I think that's what we're looking for. And M1. Alt and G? Alt and G is what I'm looking for, I believe. Alt and G. Ah, yeah, there's the blood we were looking for. We get our little fucking strip on the side. Nope. Yep, now I can pull them in and out again. All right, buddy. Don't sit around too hard, you know what I mean? Make sure you get up, walk around. Gotta get all those patrols in. Need to get you a pedometer. Get you to keep track of how many fucking steps you're taking. You got one of them fancy watches, right? Tells you how many steps you've taken all day and shit. As a farmer, do you ever have problems with fires or just jerks in general? I mean, I'm not gonna say I haven't run into a problem or two. Overall, I've been playing 4.0 since it's been released to like Wave 1, and I can legitimately say like I've only ever dealt with a pirate one time, and all right. So I've been killed twice. The first time, I kind of asked for it. The second time, not so much. I was kind of minding my own business. Where the fuck are the rest of these panels at? And yeah, like someone just came in and I was in the middle of, you know, fucking scraping panels and they shot me. But, I mean, overall, man, I've been playing it for months and I really haven't dealt with many people. I'm normally, this was 14,000 hit. What the fuck? Am I getting a piece of hull and a fucking French fry? Oh, it's a wing piece. Yeah, I've been playing for a while. I'm usually rock mining, so I don't venture near the areas where all the idiots are, you know what I mean? It keeps you from getting shot all the time. Don't go near contested zones. I don't do haul missions that make me go to outposts, you know what I mean? Or derelict fucking, yeah, like, stay away from large groups of people and you're, you know, usually pretty good. It's no different in Stanton. I mean, the same ass clowns that would have shot you in Stanton are going to shoot you here. There's a little bit higher chance they're going to do it quicker because, you know, they don't have to worry about dealing with a crime stat, but they didn't worry about a crime stat when they were in Stanton. You know, like, once they get the reputation system in over on Pyro side, it probably will be a little better. But like I said, honestly, as long as you stay out of the heavy trafficked areas, you're usually fine. That's like taking forever. I'm 7 meters away from the damn thing. It's chewing on it like it's a cinch head. Oh. As long as it doesn't start reappearing, then we're okay. If you ever like scrape a panel and you see the material come back like a second later, just prepare for the server to go into fucking a shitstorm. And even getting back to one of those ones, like, I kind of asked for it again because I was in an area. A dude came in to do like one of like a bounty or save a pilot mission or whatever, and I got tangled up in it, and I wound up helping him, and we both shot down like the 2 ships he had to deal with, and he took off. Like, legitimately watched him go and take off. And I should have taken off. Like, I shouldn't have stuck around. And I was just like, oh, okay, he's cool. And, like, went back to doing what I was doing. And sure enough, like, a little while later, like, a ship came back in, and just came right at me and fucking blasted me. And so I'm pretty sure he, like, either told a friend to come get me or, he, like, left the area, went and got his attack ship and came back after me. All right. Did the rest of these panels despawn? Oh, hi, there's... I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's too many people playing fucking 3.24 right now, is there? I mean, 4.0 preview is open for anybody who wants to play it. It's not like it's wave, specific. It's open to everybody. I don't know who would want to be playing 3.24 right now because it's end of life, right? Like, anything that you do in there isn't going to make any shit of a difference as to what goes down the road. Like, that's why I stopped playing 3.24. I don't give a shit how unstable 4.0 is. Like, I need to start getting fucking money back up. They aren't going to wipe it again. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. At least they better not do a fucking 0 wipe again. They shouldn't do a 0 wipe again until it goes to 1.0. I don't even know why they're running 3.24 anymore. Like I was getting at, like, who the fuck? Like, I understand what they did over the holiday. They wanted to get this out. They wanted to make sure that if it did break, people still had the game to play. Like, all right, cool. Well, it's no longer the holiday. You're back in the office nonstop. Like, we don't need 3 versions of the game running. Like, just let's stop calling it preview. Let's call it what it is. It's 4.0 live. Let's get rid of 3.24. Let's all move on with our lives. I mean, really, it's not like this has any more bugs than 3.24. It's a trade-off. Something works and something's broken. Something gets fixed, something else gets broken. Like, that's how it works, right? I think we're all pretty used to dealing with that shit. Alright, how am I not lined up on this panel? And how is it I am never fucking hungry until I fucking start a stream? I swear, it's like just fine. I even like went in the kitchen and was like, yeah, I should grab something to eat just in case. He's like, nah, I'm not hungry. I'll be all right. Fucking, what are we, like 20 minutes in? 42 minutes in? I'm fucking starving. God damn it. Oh, well, how long has that fill station been fucking full? Probably most of that panel, huh? Yeah, that's a good time. No, not that. Auto eject was lit. I love how they made it like next to impossible to tell that you've selected auto. Yeah, I'm pushing my luck probably around Terminus. But I mean, I've even fucking sat in stupid places. Like I filled an entire vulture in front of fucking Rune Station, which is like spicy to say the least. There's always something going on over there. And yeah, I've did a whole, filled like almost an entire vulture. Yeah, right in front of fucking Rune Station. We're gonna go with that's not. No, that's there. Yep. Nope. Okay, that wasn't there. Uh-huh. That magical holographic box. Fuck that, man. Minute I could get into 4.0. I mean, they announced that, you know, it's not in, there's no progression from 3.24 to 4.0. Like, oh, okay. Well, when can I start playing 4.0? Like, the minute I was like, except, you know, the minute I could play Wave 1, man, it was just like, nope. All right, well, here's where I'm spending my time from here on out. Like, not unless it was broken, you know, and straight up not running right. But like I said, it ain't no more broken than fucking playing 3.24. So might as well, you know, put effort towards something that it might actually stick. Like I said, I hope they better not fucking wipe people that have been playing fucking 4.0. If you haven't realized that you should, come on, sit the fuck down, motherfucker. If you haven't figured out that you should be fucking playing 4.0, then, you know, that's your own fucking stupid fault. So, it's because everyone who's in 3.24 is either, like, what are my specs? My specs are down in the description. i9, 64 gig, actually moved to a 4060 Ti. Nothing super special. That's the one I already did. No, it's green. What the? Okay. But I run two machines. No, thank you. That's why I just bought a 4060. I would have bought a 4070 Ti if I could have, but they're like impossible to fucking find. I just needed a card that had more memory. I would have stuck with my 3070 Ti. No, don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit in the slightest. So they're as strong as a 4090 if you're into fucking fake generated frames. Yes. Otherwise, no, not so much. Like I don't want to have my game being a patch of guesswork. Like I want an actual frame being generated, not a frame being generated by what the AI thinks is going to be happening next on my screen. That's basically 45 frames of real fucking generated frames, and the other 200 fucking frames that they're telling you you're going to get are fucking fake ass fucking bullshit AI generated frames. Like, no thank you. Don't want no part of that shit. I mean, eventually you'll have to be, you know, like that just be the way shit goes, right? And I've linked to it before, and I'll link to it again if I have to. Here's a kid who, like, how the fuck did I wind up down there? There's a kid who's basically like, he's not a kid, he's just younger than me. He like goes off about like how the newer games are basically using like, you know, DLSS and fucking all the different filters that they have at their exposure, you know, like fucking all the different crap that they can use and how they misuse it and basically create more problems misusing it than anything else. And it just breaks down to being lazy because they're trying to like push a game out super fast instead of actually like pushing time or putting time into like doing everything properly, right? And it comes down like, this is why you have like motion blur and fucking like just all the garbage that you see in games, right? And he breaks it all down, and like he'll go so far as even like he'll regenerate whatever he's talking about, like that's wrong in the game. He'll redo like a scene out of the game and do it like how he says it should be done, and to get like better frames, and it looks cleaner, and like and everything's like perfect, but it like takes a lot more time to do it, right? And the game developers just don't want to put that effort into it anymore. And this is just going to be one more thing that's going to lead to, again, like just laziness as far as like how games are being developed, and them implementing these band-aids, you know, in the name of frames or faster generation and, you know, faster rendering. But it looks great. Well, no, it really doesn't. Like, first thing I fucking turn off when I get in them is every game that I can get it turned off is like all that garbage. I turn off fucking motion blur, and, you know, I don't have fucking DLSS cranked to the max and shit. Like, fuck, if I can get it turned off, I will. How much? Oh, you're gonna play that game? It depends on what I'm doing. So like something like this, I mean, it could take. Thank you for the follow, sir, Rufus. Thank you. That was Rufus, right? Oh, geez, Ubu. Thank you for the raid. I just caught that. Who is raiding me? Oh, Boo. Yeah, Boo. Okay, thank you. Ubu. Thank you, sir. That is much appreciated. Damn, now I'm brain farted myself where I'm at. What was I just bitching about? Oh, frame generation, all that crap. But yeah, it's like the first thing I turn off when I get into a game anymore. Like, that stuff just pisses me off. No, thank you, sir. It's much appreciated. I am wide awake and should be sleeping, so I figure, why not stream Star Citizen? Which is usually the case. Again, thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out. Yes. On the Twitch side, we have good music. On the YouTube side, not so much. You get your DMCA free music over there on YouTube. If you happen to be catching my Twitch stuff later on as a VOD, then you will get the same music from YouTube. I basically overlay DMC free music onto the VODs. Now the sad part is what I'm listening to is not what we're listening to. Right now Spotify says that this is supposed to be 80s heavy metal. I mean, I guess Led Zeppelin was still being played in the 80s, but oh yeah, we were talking about how much. That's what we were going on about. It's hard to say because I mean it's always different, right? Like I don't like falling into those videos on YouTube where it's like, oh, you can make $1 million an hour if you do this game loop. Like, it's such bullshit. Like, you catch a lot of those guys and they'll go in, they'll find this one group of panels, right? They'll scrape this one group of panels, they'll get a full vulture, and then they think they can calculate those 15 minutes of time into an hour and be like, you can make this much an hour. Well, no, you can't make that much an hour because I keep desk popping my fucking beams. Because again, you're going to fill your vulture, then you've got to go and empty your vulture, then you got to go back to wherever you were and scrape more panels, and then go empty your vulture again. Like, there's time lost there, right? Everybody knows the story of you want to go get something done, you're spending an hour just trying to get ready to go do something. Like, are you calculating that into your time lost? You know, like, if this was a business and I had to calculate this, like, I'm in construction, right? I can't, determine how long it's going to take or how much it's going to cost for a job based on how long it takes me to nail 3 2x4s together, right? Like, I can't use that to interpolate what it's going to cost to build an entire house. And it's no different with this shit. Like, you can't really break it down per hour because so much different things happen, right? Between searching for the panels, scraping the panels, going in, like I said, dropping the shit off. But I mean, on average, you're making anywhere from $250 to $300 an hour, and that's doing anything really in Star Citizen, unless you're doing some of the higher end haul missions. Then yeah, you can start making more per hour. But if you're trying to stay away from missions, because half the time missions never fucking work right, then yeah, like if I go rock mining, I'm making 200 to 300 an hour, and it all depends on the deposits that you're finding, and it's no different with this. Like, if I keep finding 14,000 deposits, in panels, then yeah, I can pretty much fill my vulture every time I find like a 14 or another 12 next to it, or if I can find a 24, like shit, that fills my vulture all the way pretty much. It leaves you having to maybe go and find like 1 or 2 panels somewhere to finish off, but overall, like, you're gonna find 8s, 10s, 12s, so you're gonna have to go and find 2 or 3 different deposits before you're finished filling up. That one's, come on, that one's hit, that one's still not done. Ooh, I got another French fry below me. Yep. Everyone's going to tell you something different because they've all got the little trick, you know what I mean? I mean, really, best money for the dollar is doing salvage, having some buddies, doing the missions, getting high enough in the missions that you can, you know, pull the cargo off the ship that you're salvaging and, you know, sell all of the cargo as well as salvage the ship. And then you're making decent money. But it gets hard to do that when you're, you know, soloing it. So a lot of times I'll go and get the rep up for salvage missions, and then I'll take out a C1 or my C2. I won't even go and scrape the hull of the ship. I'll just go and pull all the cargo out of it. And thank you for the follow as well. Papa, was that Papa Zuzu? And thank you again, everybody who stuck around for the raid. I do appreciate it. We're trying to get it up there in Twitch. For whatever reason, I always have issues getting people to come in on my Twitch channel. YouTube, not so much. Didn't I see another French fry? Oh no, that was this one. I think that's everything. Yeah. What should really happen is that you should be able to also farm the panels for construction material. I mean, I get what you're saying, but then that like I said, so like you have structure and then you have the skin, right? So but these are kind of like a mix, right? So is it just the skin? Because there's really no structure to it, you know. There's no like, there's nothing on the out, you know, on the inside. So yeah, maybe yeah, you know, they should fully dissolve when you're taking them. But then you have to think about like how the mechanics of what you're doing work on a ship, right? So if you were to skin it, then you've got to go and break it up and, you know, pull it in for construction material and all that crap. So it's like, what's the structure and what's the skin? You know what I mean? Like, where does that end? Like, where does that go away? And I hate collecting construction material, so I'd be all for fucking, you know, it disappearing and it going away. Is that a green one? Man, I wish that was a thing. I mean, honestly, I see construction coming in so late that it's almost going to be like 1.0 by the time they get construction into the game. Why don't I keep turning my scan off? Like, come on, we all know the rate at which fucking CIG moves. They're gearing towards building, really? Yeah, exactly. It's a long project. There's a lot of shit involved with that, you know what I mean? Like, and then not just the building mechanic, and then you gotta, you know, like, how does that affect other aspects of, again, like what's happening in the game, right? Like it's not, again, typical Star Citizen shit. Oh, we fixed this, but we broke 3 other things trying to fix it. Like, what do you think is going to happen when they fucking put building in? Like, oh man, that's going to be a mess. or like crafting. God, they have problems with fucking exploits right now and people duping. What kind of problems do you think they're gonna run into when they start fucking having crafting available? I don't even want to know like how fucking easily it's gonna be duping. You know, people are gonna be duping shit left and right when crafting becomes a thing. They can't even figure out fucking easy shit like cargo. So why the fuck am I like creeping toward this shit? Pretty much. I mean, it's typical game development, right? Like, it's just how it works. It's just the unfortunate fact that, again, they keep adding more and more to the game, which just keeps breaking more and more shit that they gotta keep trying to fucking fix, that just keeps breaking more and more shit. It's just like, well, this is an endless fucking loop. The biggest problem is that there's no end goal, right? I mean, that's the biggest problem. I hate fucking zipping through panels, trying to pull up on them. But yeah, that's the biggest issue is keep fucking adding shit. There's no end goal. Like, there's no, like, this is what the game is going to be. Yeah, oh, well, I mean, that's anything anymore. You know, like, dude, I'm fucking 50, man. Read my description, depending on where you're in Twitch. I can't remember if it's in Twitch. I mean, I've been playing fucking video games since, like, Pong and shit. Like, fuck me. I mean, behind me, over there, you know, it's fucking Commodore 64, Atari, fucking ColecoVision, fucking, you know, fucking classic shit. And where the hell was I going with that? Fuck me. But yeah, you know, back in that day, you bought a game and it was the game, right? Anymore, you buy a game and yeah, you're buying into being a fucking beta tester. And it's just like, fuck me. And you'd be lucky if you ever even get like an actual version of the game that's anything of what they said it was supposed to be. I mean, you had little tidbits of that kind of shit going on in the past here and there, you know, like you didn't really have pre-release games or early release games or any of that garbage, you know. It was, they tested the fuck out of the game. If there was, you know, a bug here and there, an exploit, then, you know, it got patched. But yeah, from back in the day when the game was a, you know, a cartridge or a disc and what you got is what you got. But yeah, nowadays we have this idea. Here's the slightest hint of that idea. All right, give us money. Like, fuck. Heading to bed? Alrighty, man. Thank you for stopping in. Again, hope to catch you on the next one. Have a good night's rest. I should be doing the same, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Apparently, I thought it was a good idea to go to bed at like 8 o'clock. And I woke up at 12. So, 4 hours of sleep is usually what I'll freaking work on. And I got 4 hours of sleep, so I am wide awake until at least, probably 8 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So we got a little while. There's several of those sitting right behind me. Yeah, there's a bunch of CD-based games, you know, before games are even put on DVD. And like, yeah, just like you were saying, you know, it came with like 6 fucking discs. Insert next disc. But I mean, you know, that shit was a thing back in floppy disks and shit. You know, it was a given. But I mean, even like, you know, early 2000, late 90s games, you know, they were being put on CD and didn't hold enough information to deal with the game. You know, a bunch of single player games come with like 4 different fucking discs and shit. Be in the middle of some fucking battle. Fucking look down, the disc tray would pop the fuck open. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, right. Fucking quickly go and grab the fucking case and grab a disc and slap it the fuck in the tray. Like, oh man. You like lose your concentration entirely. It's just like, yeah, good times, man. Thank you for the follow again, the Stickman. ZJ. What's the ZJ stand for? The ZJ stands for something in my world. Oh, no. And that's why I'm having problems. I'm all fucking at an angle with this thing. Like, I was not about, like, the minute that disc came the fuck out of the drive, it went right back in the case. Oop, I'm full. Like, yeah, no, I didn't fuck around with, like, putting it down on the desk or putting it down somewhere. Like, nope. It came the fuck out. It's going right the fuck back in. Like, not playing that game. Alrighty. That's what I thought it meant. And so, yes. I've had several ZJs. The best one, though, was the 98. And that was a Z... what was it? A ZA8Z. So if you know what that means... Yeah, I've had the 5.2s, but the baby was the 5.9. I loved my 5.9. Wrong one. But I was also an XJ guy. Well, yeah, now they're rare. Oh, why did I do that stupid shit to myself? Why did I do that to myself? Get in there. Still find them around occasionally here and there. Yeah, it's fucking Tetris beyond fucking Tetris. I hate this fucking shit sometimes. I hate that it just needs to be like 6 more inches, another foot, like right here, and it wouldn't be as bad. But like the simple fact of like they put this stupid little fucking thing right here, and then you're so close, you can't lift the fucking box straight the fuck up. It's like so fucking downright annoying. All right, like now what are you hung on the fucking switch on the wall? Like always something with this fucking game. Usually I'll fucking like this is a good patch. I'd probably be able to do it in here. I'll go and open the back door and pull all this row out and pull out like the 3 additional ones that I need and then restack them all up in here and then stack them all back up in here again. My one friend last night came in. Was it last night? The other night. He came in and was like, oh, you're not filling the upstairs. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, you can pull them out of the back and bring them around the side and bring them in the side door and fill the whole upstairs, too. I was like, oh, my fucking God. I was like, you're fucking insane. I was like, I ain't got that kind of time, man. He's like, it works perfect. He's like, you just got to fiddle with it a little bit. I was like, no. Like, I do not have the time. Or the patience. No, I did not want to go up a ladder, you goofy bastard. I hate getting turned around in this little fucking space. Come on, you can reach it. Oh, you bastard. Move. There. I love that you can, like, push it with your body. Come on. No, not zoom. What the F are you doing? Like, how the hell did it even zoom? Come on, you fucking bastard. Straighten the hell up and get back there. Because the next one's going to even be harder to pull out. There you go. Get over there. Oh, oh. Look. It's a puzzle, that's for sure. And I'm not even there yet. I still gotta fill up the space and... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Eh. Bounce out. Come on, put another one out. Damn it, it's in the way. And this is where it gets to be fun. This is where you usually just give up and just leave it. Yeah, it's not gonna keep bouncing in the way. But yeah, normally I'll like take these 6 out, or what is it, 8 out. Pull 3 more out, and then put 2 there, 1 there, and then put these all back in. I still got to fill the memory again. If you try hard enough, you can empty it, or you can fill it 3 times. Like, fully fill the memory 3 times and empty it 3 times, and well, empty it twice and then have it full the 3rd time. And if you wanted to, you can actually go a little bit over that, but I think this thing should normally be able to hold like another 10 boxes on what it can right now. Like back in that area, I think it should be able to hold the 8 that you stuff down the side and 2 more. Sorry, do the back side. Oh. And for anybody wondering, no, I don't use gimbals. Not a fan, especially in pyro. Like, I don't need someone coming in on me and then getting locked into it. Oh, I'm seeing the fillers blocked. I thought it said full again. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I want to be able to get the hell away and not be locked in and be trying to move my ship, and meanwhile the heads are moving like all over the piece. Like, no, I want to go someplace else. I'd rather just move my whole ship like a damn typewriter. You know, you get like, you know, like someone comes in on you, you get the notice late. They're like pretty much right on top of you. You get flustered. You think you're just gonna like haul ass away. Meanwhile, your gimbals are on, so you can only move in one axis. And then, yeah, you get fucking blasted while you're trying to remember that it's G that you got to press in order to get the fuck out of it. I guess you could hit M and just get out of mining mode, and that would also unlock the gimbals, but Yeah, I don't use gimbals for guns, anything. Like I usually, back in the day, not anymore really. When you could upsize your guns to take, like, you could take off like a, you know, like the size 5 gimbal or, you know, a size 4 gimbal or whatever, and put a size 5 gun on because it, you know, it up the size of the gun if you hard mounted it. Every time I'd hard mount every gun on my ship and get rid of the gimbals. One, you get a bigger gun, and two, it just, I don't know, to me, it's easier to aim. It's a whole new patch. No, don't bump into it. Nope, not anymore. Now it's not worth the time. Now you just leave them on and just, yeah. Before you used to. So, yeah, like if you, again, like had a, if it was a size 4 gimbal, it basically attached to a size 5 location, and you were allowed to attach a size 4 gun on it, right? And now it'd just be considered a size 4 gimbal, and it's a size 4 gun, and then it's a size 4 spot like on the ship. So even if you rip the gimbal off, it's the same size gun that you can put back, and yeah, it sucks. It was so nice when you could upsize all your guns. And like I said, like, especially if it's like a fighter ship, like I fly it like it's a plane, you know what I mean? Like, point the whole fucking ship at the fucking thing. Like, you got to be, you know, like turning into their turn in order to get behind them, or, you know, like to counter them anyway. So, I mean, what's the difference? The gimbals are only giving you a couple degrees more. You know, or like a little bit of like of a auto aim kind of, but that was the only real bonus that you got out of it, is that it helped, you know, you just had to kind of get close and stay locked in close, and then the gimbal would take care of the rest. But like I still do. I fly like a Vanguard, right? So I mean, it's just, you know, it's like the Ares Ion or any of those. You're just flying a gigantic gun around, so you're relying on that front cannon anyway. And in that, it's fixed. So, and then the nose cannon are fixed. So like I don't know. Everything I use is fixed. To find like 2 more panels. Should be a whole fucking bunch of them here. Over here somewhere? Where'd that other one go? Above me. I swear there's one over here. Alrighty. I think I saw that one. Where'd it go? 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 Old school fucking Runaways. Joan Jett, man, before she was Joan Jett. And Lita Ford before she was Lita Ford. Right? Yeah, Lita Ford was in fucking Runaways. Always forget she was in there. Always forget she was in there. She was actually like the hottest fucking one out of them all. Joan Jett always had like that, like, whatchamacallit, you know, like tomboy kind of like cutie look kind of going, but still was too like butch to be anything like yeah. And like the rest of them, like, the bassist I want to say wasn't so bad. But then, like, the other girl was, like, straight up homely. Like, she was just like, oof. But yeah, Lita Ford was the hot one out of them all. Hey, man, I'm brutally honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know we're all thinking it. Like I said, I'll see like an album cover or whatever, like for, you know, for the Runaways, and it's like, wait, who's the blonde? Oh, right. She still looks, yeah, I know. Old as fuck, but still looks good. Although she was never like, I want to say she was never known to like be the party girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure she had her fun, but I want to say like she was never known to be like, you know, fucking crazy. So this one's still good. Yeah. Yep, this one's still good. Ah, being fucking highlighted. Yep, this one's still good. Like, I don't ever like remember hearing parties of her being like crazy, you know, like super crazy. Joan got herself in trouble a lot for being fucking for being a mess. on, keep it together. I got a thing for going around the outside. It's like eating the crust off your sandwich. Although I don't do that. But for whatever reason, panel scraping almost always will go around the outside first. It's like kind of paint spraying, you know, like that way you got the better overlap and stay on the panel. Oh, and my filler station's blocked. I got my reasons. Alright. As much as I can listen to Iron Maiden, it was never my, like, Oh, wait, we're full. Right, we're done here. Forgot about that. Be right about now that I'm going to get shot. Let's play we'll unload it at Orbital Game and haul it later. Why not? When does that go around the planet? And are we... I grew up listening to punk. Generation X, freaking Sex Pistols, Clash. I mean, like, actual punk. Like, not... Punk today isn't punk, it's fucking rock. It's an alternative rock. It's like punk pop. Not to say I don't listen to it. Still listen to it. Yeah, no, I used to play with Jeeps. Haven't in a while. I've had, the last one was the ZJ, but had a 95 Cherokee that was 4-linked, 8 inches lift, 37s, 3/4 ton axles under it. I lived in Utah for 20 years, so did some good rock crawling. Then, like I said, the 98, the 9.8 was what did I put under that thing? Like 4.5 inches or something on that with 35s. Oh yeah, that thing went anywhere you pointed it. That thing was a hoot to drive. Yeah, I wound up like basically burning the motor out on it and cracked the frame all over the place, and it was basically starting to separate everywhere because I never plated the frame. But we were out in the west end of Salt Lake, which is pretty much like desert, right? Not as you think of it, like, you know, sand dunes and all that shit. It's just big open area with, you know, fucking scrub brush and everything. There's just these trails that just go all over the place, and you can pretty much just pin the thing and just haul ass all over, and just like whoops and stuff. You know, it's basically like Baja 1000 kind of shit. You're just hauling ass. We were out in the West Desert bussing around, and if you know XJs at all, they had the heater control valve that fucking would Like if you didn't have your heater on, it would just loop the coolant back into the motor and not allow it to even go into the heater core. We were out again busting around, just hitting whoops and everything, and the heater control valve was bouncing hard enough that the plastic, because it just heat cycles, it dry rots, the fucker cracked and just dumped all my coolant out doing 80 across the desert and just instantly gave me a rod knock. Like there was no saving it. By the time I realized what happened, it was toast. And it was just like, fuck. And started looking into putting another motor in it, and that was like the second motor. And like started looking at it, and again, like it never plated the frame, so like where the front clip is like welded to the firewall, to the tub and all that, the fenders were starting to pull away and separate from the from the firewall. In the back, the frame was like starting to all separate like around the tailgate area, because I was twisting that thing like it was a fucking coat hanger. Like I used to, you know, pin that thing back and forth in every fucking direction. Yeah, I just fucking couldn't take it. Never had cage in it, never had the frame plated, because it was never meant to be like my permanent vehicle. Like just like anybody else, I always loved the two-door XJs, right? Like the two-door Cherokees were just tits. Like that was the fucking, those were the shit. And so I bought a four-door from a girl I knew. She'd gotten divorced. She didn't have a family. And she was like, yeah, fuck this thing. I'm going to go buy a car, like a sports car or some shit. And the dealership wouldn't give her any money for it because she had neglected the fuck out of it. And so, like, the engine was blowing oil. The trans was fucking leaking all over the place and shit. So they wouldn't give her more than like $1,000 for the thing. And it was like, the body was mint. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Just the drivetrain was fucked. And so they only give her $1,000 for it. I was like, I'll give you $1,000 for it. I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'll give you, you know. I gave her $1,000 for it. Yanked the motor, yanked the trans, had the trans sent out, got a Jasper rebuilt, long block, put a long block motor in it. And I was still living in Jersey when I did that. And so the first time it got built, it was built into like basically a mud truck, you know, like that's all we have here in Jersey. And I'm back in Jersey, by the way, for temporary. But yeah, so it was a mud truck. So it was like sitting on 8 inches and 35s, and got beat on pretty good. It got hydro locked a couple times in the middle of the fucking woods, and just, you carried around a container to dump oil into. You carried around another fucking jug of oil, and you carried around a spare filter, and then a can of WD-40. Oh well, I sunk it. Pull me out. Fucking pull all the plugs, jet that out, water out, spray some WD-40 in there, spray, pump it out again, fucking spray WD-40 into the fucking distributor cap, fucking change the oil, fucking start it up and go again. Like, fuck it. Whatever. So, like, even the Jasper motor had been hydro locked like 2 or 3 times before I went out to Utah with it. And then I moved to Utah and quickly learned that mud trucks and rock crawling, yeah, they're built different. Blew up the rear locker, broke 2 axle shafts, blew up the front locker. It was like, all right, we're going big. So, like, again, like, I had a 79 Bronco that was all like done up. I have no problem throwing money at vehicles. Like, whatever. I'm having fun. Like, fuck it. And so put 3/4 ton axles under it, put a Dana 60 in the back, and put a Dana 44 out of a F250 in the front, and wheeled that for a little bit, and then was like, no, this isn't doing it. And like I said, 4-length the rear, and went crazy with it, and that just totaled the vehicle, because it just, like I said, twisted it up and fucking just turned it into a coat hanger. Come on. Give me a hanger. But the vehicle actually got into the XJ anyway, got into a like a how to it book. If you look online, there's like a series. I think he did I'm on the bottom. I'm upside down. Jesus. I think he did. It's either 2 or 3. No, it's never done being built. But like, you know, back in the day when there was forums and whatnot, I was like in fucking all of them. And one of the dudes in one of them wound up like getting contracted to write like a how-to book, and wrote like 3 of them, and like I got mine published into the first one. So there's a hanger here somewhere with my name on it. There it is. It's probably gonna be closing by the time I fucking get there. So that was a good accomplishment. Yeah, they're gonna be closing, aren't they? Come on, get in there. But yeah, I got stripped and parts were supposed to go on to. I started making a. Oh, no landing gear. Is it down? Can't see the marker because my fucking headlights are on. And my headlights aren't turning off? Okay. My headlights are apparently bugged. What the fuck is going on with that? I'm assuming my landing gear is down because I can't. Yeah, okay. Can't fucking see my HUD. And the game is gonna crash. All right, that would explain why I can't control my fucking lights. We'll give it a minute. It'll figure itself out. Yeah, I got no Odyssey. Oh, we're a little bit behind. We're getting there. It'll figure it out. Uh-oh. Oh, and I'm gonna have to actually start reading YouTube chat from YouTube. Just in case. Can I get out of my seat yet? Alright, we've hit Y enough that he should get out of his seat on his own. Here, while we're waiting for that. Here, we can do this. Push over to that. Come out of here. While we're waiting, come on, File Explorer, don't crash on me. Not asking too much of you. Oh, I see my guy getting out of his chair. There you go. That was my 98. And that's still not all of the stuff that was done to it. That was when it was on 35s. Where is... Front shot. Yeah. Yeah, that was my last ZJ. Yes, they do look good on 35s. She had a little damage. She a little beat up, and she did get her 9.8 grill. That did get removed. That got thrown the fuck out. Over to help put a chrome grill on her. That did not stay very long. Let's see what else we got in here. but like developed a light bar for it. Like, you know, your typical gotta have the douchebag fucking bullshit LED bar when they were hot and everybody had to have one. But I designed it to where it went into the gutter or into the rail and like locked down into the rail. So like it slipped into like the, so like if you look, it's hard to tell. So like that's the rail that the roof bows slide up and down in. So I had it totally mounted like into the roof rails, so you didn't have to like drill holes anywhere else. Only hole was just the one to let the wire come through. But yeah, I was constantly always looking for the 242 heavy duty, which you can't ever find. Which, if you needed to, you can technically go and go to the Dodge Durangos, and they have, depending on what year you go in, you can get the same 242 HD out of a Dodge Durango, and then you just have to you have to change out the input shaft like you normally do most of the time anyway. And then, so that was when it just had 3/4 tons on it and without the 4-link. But, and that's when it was back in Jersey on 35s. But it wound up looking like, where's a good picture of it? In the end, it wound up looking like that. It was 4-linked in the rear, but just a hair. So if I looked around, I'd probably be able to find it. This is still a crappy one. So basically, if you know how tall like an XJ sits on 35s, like the hood of an XJ on 35s, I could basically flex the front end of mine, like after it got coil linked, to the point that it would be like over the hood of an XJ on 35s. Like my friend, like that same ramp, this same ramp, I could almost max out this side when I was done. I'd be up almost in the same spot on the steeper side. So like XJ hood on 35s probably sits about, about that high. You can see this guy's shoulder. So when it got done, my tire would be like as high as that guy's shoulder. Somewhere in here. Oh, I know where we can find pictures of that. Nope. Not old enough. Older. 14. Here's where we're gonna look. These are most likely gonna be, those are the ZJ, aren't they? Yep. Alright. I don't know where they are. And we gotta get back again. Anyway. Yeah, no, it was, she did not like me in the end. Most certainly not. Like I said, the thing was, it had been, oh, now we're locked. Come on, give me the fucking prompt for the damn door, because this is the only way I can get out unless I go back in the seat. Oh, I see it. Open. Come on. What are we having happen here? Seriously? Fuck off. I'm not even getting prompted for, there's one for the seat. Maybe? Good old Star Citizen. I just need to get out of my fucking ship. Server's all janky. I guarantee if I look, everyone's gonna be bitching. No? Just me. I get back in my seat, I could just open the damn doors with the fucking push of a button. Oh, am I hearing the door open and close behind me? Or is that someone's cargo? Fuck me. Let me out of my ship! Alright, well, there's this. I can't even get out that way. Oh, please let me in my seat. Please. Nope. Cool. So yeah, there's this. Yeah, while we're waiting for fucking the server to catch up. Where would those be? Way too many fucking pictures. What should those be under? I guess we can go here. I know I got them in there. Just gotta keep from doxing myself. Good old Facebook. Photo albums. I don't know where all the pictures of my old Cherokee are. There's a picture of it flexing. I don't know where that other picture is though. View. Oh, for fuck's sake. Back on, let me zoom in on that. That's as big as you're gonna go. Screw that then. Yeah, no. I'm not that stupid. But yeah, then there was like projects like this, which were interesting. So you're gonna scratch your head when you see this one. Hold on. And where's a good one that we can share? It? You're gonna be like, what? That'd probably be more along the lines of what you'd want to. Do you know what's going on here? So, what started life as a, let's see, where's an original picture of what it looked like before we started? Did you tell me I don't have a original picture? So, it started life as a two-door XJ, essentially. Oh, well, there's some of it with the top removed. Yeah, no, that's still cut off. So it started life as a two-door XJ. Ah, there we are. There's one. That's what it started life as. So if you know XJs, hey GT, what's going on, man? Almost out of work. So the two-door XJ has the door is 9 inches longer than the four-door, right? The Comanche was built off of the four doors front end. So it has the short door, right? Then you got the cab. Well, in a four-door XJ, I would already be looking out the back window. Like I'd have to have the seat all the way back in order for me to be able to fit in the fucker. And so like I'd be lined up with the D pillar essentially, like almost looking out the back window. And so I don't fit in a Comanche. So yeah, I started making, and originally it was going to be your classic, I'll chop the back and fit it in. So I wasted 2 Comanches. So I went to the junkyard and chopped the back out of a Comanche and was going to do your classic, make a little stubby bed, leave the back half kind of crap. And then was like, no, I don't like that. That's dumb. Everyone's done that. So then I went and got another Comanche and chopped another Comanche off like the whole back half of a Comanche. So from frame rail to roof, chopped every last fucking bit of the cab off. And I had a TJ for a little bit too. But yeah, chop that bitch clean off all the way to the frame rails on the XJ. Waiting to see if my guy gets in the chair in the background. But yeah, I basically started making a long door extended cab Comanche, which, you know, never been made. And had it damn fucking close. Like I had it so you could drop a window in it. The roof had wound up getting like done in. But yeah, I had it all like made out to where you could actually put a window back in it. Just had to start welding it up, like had it all fitted. The only other thing I had left to do was like I had to pie cut this and roll it down to meet the XJs. You know what I mean? Like put a cut, make a little pie cut here, push this down so it would match up there. And then the roof I wound up like massaging the shit out of, but it was just big enough that it would fit the back seat of an XJ in it. Yeah, that was my last big fun project. But the Comanche roof is it's like 2 inches taller than the XJ's roof. So the Comanche's roof like bubbles up from the gutter, like it goes like kind of up straight up and then does the bow, whereas a Cherokee's like it comes straight from the gutter into the bow. And so like yeah, you gotta, you know, completely make that fit. So I had to cut off the back support and basically re-clamshell the roof to make them match up. And so yeah, that's how much taller a Comanche roof is. See how like it comes off like straight, then the Comanche goes like straight up. So but that was a fun project. It made it like as far as like everything was fitted. I was getting ready to make like I was gonna do true frame rails under it, so I was gonna completely gut the unibody out from under it and then make it more like a traditional truck where it would be, you know, like real frame rails. And now my guy can't move. Let's alt tab in and out really quick. Nope, my guy is straight locked up here. All right, I really don't want to log out in my ship. That would be a no bueno situation. Let's alt tab out. Click back in the game. Yeah, my guy's locked up. And I'm the only one apparently. Interesting. All right, well, we're in a space station. We'll see what happens. No, I couldn't move back. I can't move forward. I'm stuck there. Like, I know what you're talking about. Like sometimes you go into Moby glass and then you can't move forward. You got to back up and then move left or right. Yeah, I'm straight locked up. Like no wait, no WAD, like nothing. Yeah, whatever. I'm in a space station. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This will take a minute. But yeah, I've always had some fun things. So like there's temperature. There's my total Tacoma. Oh, I know where it went. It was in here. In here. There. So that was an old toy, and that's small. That's after it got lowered. 79 Bronco was on 38s, and it had a basically a balanced and blueprinted overboard 460 in it that was used to be basically a nitrous mud bog truck motor. And I still can't. There we go. So it was like pushing out like 450 plus horsepower. That thing was fun. So even on 38s, 8 inches of lift, that thing would eat Mustangs and Camaros. It did low 13s in the quarter mile as a lifted truck. That thing was a fucking blast to drive. So that, you'd like, nah, we don't need to see chat. You could line that thing up on a, because again, grew up in Jersey, so it was a mud thing, you know, it's really all you had. You line that thing up on a mud hole. If you ever watch nitrous mud bog racing, it's essentially the same thing. You just line it up in front of like the hole you wanted to hit. The normal 460 red lines at 4,500. Mine would start to get valve float at about 6,500, 6,800. So I had it like rev limited to like 64. You just pretty much stomp down the gas, fucking hit the rev limiter, put it into fucking like third gear, and fucking just let off the clutch. I had a 10,000 RPM drag clutch in it. And just fucking light off 4 wheels, fucking throw like a fucking 100-foot roost off all 4 tires, and just fucking skip across the puddle. You wouldn't really ever go down. You just went across. If you ever seen like the Icelandic like fucking skipping, like they're like how they had like the Jeeps that are like super high horsepower and like skittering across like water and shit. Same type of thing. You just get the wheel speed so fucking high up, you just whap, and you just go straight across. Yeah, so 440, you know how it is. Big block, fun times. But yeah, I'd fucking that the motor alone in that thing was over $4,000, like, just for like the fucking block and shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's all fucked. It's fucked. It's all fucked. Give me an elevator that works, god damn it. Well, my guy's about to die of thirst. Can I at least get a drink? Oh. Helmet went right back on, huh? Yep. Nope. I'm gonna go with this server's fuck. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm so used to playing in the afternoon. Like, I'm like, is it 8 o'clock at night? That's about when they push updates sometimes. Like, no. What are you, and I can guarantee you this motherfucker is in the exact same server that I was in. Yep. God damn it. It's the one we just came from, isn't it? Weren't we just in 0 to 20? God damn it. Can't win. I've had all sorts of goofy cars. 89 RX-7, 84 Golf GTI. All the fun cars. What'd you come into, a 30K? Yeah. Also, apparently, the one thing I used to fucking read chat, took a dump from YouTube. It's the one thing I hate about that fucking program. Like, runs out of quota for reading fucking YouTube. The one thing that YouTube sucks about. Alright, now let me get up. That's a good thing. Now let me open the door. That's a better thing. You gonna give me a working elevator this time, or am I taking the goddamn hospital fucking route? Nope, we're taking the hospital route. Then I'm afraid that if I go into I didn't know. What the hell? Oh, yeah, I guess you can see down there, huh? Oh, you bastard. I just saw it fucking open and close. You come back. Come back, you piece of shit. Was that from somebody else hitting it like fucking 4 hours ago? Oh, now my helmet's off. Well, that's cute. I heard it. I heard it. That is my problem as well. My rule was I was never allowed to put myself on a cycle. A car, at least I'm surrounded by shit that protects me. I knew better than to ever put my ass on a motorcycle. Although I have owned quads. So I've almost killed myself a couple times on a quad. I don't know why I thought a quad would be any better, but yeah, a cycle, I knew that I would kill myself on it. Like if I owned a cycle, I'd kill myself. A bunch of my friends all owned fucking little Rice Rockets and fucking, you know, they were all into motorbikes and shit. And I'd occasionally ride theirs, and like every time it's the same thing. Like I only know a throttle as a switch. It's either off or it's on. There is no in between. It's either all of it or none of it. Like that's just how it works, right? Like it's just off. No, this. Wait, you can push down this and it only moves a little bit? Like, no, I didn't understand that concept. Gotten better in old age, but yeah, when I was younger, I drove everywhere like a fucking moron. The RX-7 almost killed me twice. The one time it had nothing to do with me being stupid. I was just pulling out of a fucking parking lot and it fucking got clipped by a van. Come on. I love driving a fucking 20 speed Fast and Furious. Gotta fucking shift fucking 80 times going in a straight line. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're fucked. We're fucked, boys. It's not a good sign when you're looking around and there isn't a goddamn soul in sight. Like, fucking server's toast. How many people are on this fucking thing? There are 7 people. Everyone's fucking evacuated this fucking server. All right, and I guess I'm gonna be one of them. God damn it. Guess we're going to Europe. I always wanted to see Italy. Well, so this doesn't really solve anything, right? So like you can play this game of, oh, we'll go to Europe. And it doesn't really solve anything. Because in reality, even if you go to a European server, when you ask for an elevator, all those requests are going back to one single server. They only have one request server running. So like all their servers tied to one request server. And that's what causes all these fucking issues. I guarantee you go in like 3.24 right now, I can guarantee you the elevators aren't working in there too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You do realize this is a streaming game, right? You're not playing it locally. You're playing it on another computer somewhere else. Some people don't even realize that. You're not playing this locally. You're viewing it locally, but you're not playing it locally. You're playing it remotely, essentially. It's a streaming service game. That's, again, what adds to some of the fuckness, right? But yeah, so Persistent Universe. You have a server that is keeping track of where everybody is and what's going on in that server. And then you have a server that is backing up the server, saying where everything is. And then you have a third server. And that third server is the server that takes requests. So when you ask for an elevator, when you are mining and you blow up your rock, these are all things that are handled by a secondary server. And that helps take the load off of the server that you're on. It doesn't have to process that shit, right? That's processed by another server, essentially. But yeah, I click on this door button, and that tells another server, hey, he clicked on this door. And that server goes, yeah, open that door. Cool, I opened that door. And there's a disconnect there, right? So, like, I click on this button, and nothing happens. Well, that's because the packet got lost, or again, the server that's taking in that request is all fucking locked up and having issues. And so your request to open a door or to go in your ship or to do anything doesn't happen. It's my understanding of how it works, is that there's the server that you're running around on, and then there's a request server that takes the requests of what you're asking, to have happen, or, events that are occurring. But yeah, see, it doesn't matter. Like, Europe is going to be just as fucked. Like, if one's fucked, they're all fucked. So, that might be it for Star Citizen for this evening. Because, like I said, I refuse Squarespace. Oh, yeah, I'm all about using Squarespace. All right, turn you off. Fuck off volume. I thought you were already off anyway. We'll figure out something else to do. You don't have to call at the end of the stream. We're only 2 hours in. No. And we got to go play another game. We'll go play another game. That's fine. Whatever. But yeah, it's kaput. It doesn't matter. You can sit here like, oh. If I can get off of this server, we might be lucky. Is it starting to recover? Let's see. Do I have a helmet on? I do not have a helmet on. Can I take a drink? Because my guy is about to die. Oh, holding the bottle. It's a good time. You just gotta... you just gotta treat it like the dirty whore on the corner and talk bad to it. Bitch, I'm gonna slap you around if you don't fucking do what the hell I say. Then that shit starts working. It's all about scare tactics. I'm gonna put the other bottle in there. I need that. The best is when it's acting like this and you swear you put your helmet back on and you didn't. And you make the mistake of venturing outside your fucking ship. Yeah. Okay. You gonna stay on? Stay on. Cool. Maybe now we can actually unload this motherfucker. Question. Oh, okay. I was like, how is there an elevator floor if the elevator's up or in the warehouse? Seems to be working out. We'll take it. God, it almost makes me want to pull out the fucking... I wish there was this other elevator that I could get fucking vehicles on, like, ground vehicles. I hate that there's no fucking ground vehicle elevator, man. It's such fucking bullshit. Like, there needs to be another fucking... One of these dumbass elevators needs to be a fucking vehicle elevator. Like, you don't need to try to get the freight elevator to be a vehicle elevator. It does fucking freight. Like, my vehicles aren't in a warehouse. Like, all you gotta do is take this whole fucking shit that you got going on right here, shrink it the fuck down, make it so it only fucking calls up ground vehicles, and put it right the fuck in here. That looks big enough to spawn any of the tanks, any of the fucking bullshit ground vehicles they fucking have. Like, I heard they're trying to make it so where you can, like, again, call up ground vehicles, like, in the freight elevator. It doesn't need to be the freight elevator. Like, why you gotta make it complicated? Like, So they're struggling because I guarantee you they're doing something and they're trying to make vehicles spawn in the freight elevator, which is fucking up the freight elevator or fucking up, you know, like something that goes on with the mechanics with the fucking elevator. And again, it's like, just leave it two separate fucking systems. Like, you already have a vehicle fucking elevator and fucking, like, you know, call system, and you have a fucking cargo call system. Leave them fucking separated. Just take what you have here, shrink it the fuck down, and put a filter on it so it can only call ground vehicles. Done. Simple fucking easy. No. We got to make it complicated. We have this other elevator, and it's already an elevator, so can't we just make that elevator do this elevator too? Like, oh my god. Like, these are the things that make this game dumb and make it take 12 fucking years to make. Like, you got more than enough space in this fucking hangar. There's more than enough fucking fake ass elevators floating the fuck around. It's like, god damn it, man. No, we want to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's dumb. Right, so like that makes it even easier. So if they're making it a fucking module, then what they're saying, like, it's your choice as to, like, you know, like, you want certain modules in your hangar and shit, I'm guessing. So like, if you want like the lounge module or the fucking, you know, fucking armament module where all your guns are kind of hanging out on a wall or some shit, you know, like, okay, right on. Like, again, then make one of those modules a fucking vehicle fucking module, and I don't have ground vehicles, and I don't need to have the ground vehicle fucking module, you know, like, I can choose to have it in my shit or not. Yeah, no, it's definitely their own fucking thing, man. They definitely have a fucking their own mindset of what they think needs to be done in a video game. Like I said, I'd love to call up my Argo right now so I didn't have to, you know, destroy my mouse wheel by fucking mousing in and out to fucking place a fucking cube on a fucking grid somewhere. Come on, man, OCD, fucking get the fucking line. But like, then I'd have to fucking store my fucking Vulture. Then I'd have to pull up the Argo. Then I'd have to walk the Argo over to the side and then call up my Vulture again. Like, god damn it. Like, at least I got a little button on my mouse that lets me go into like free spin. So like, it's a quick snap of the finger and it goes way over further than what you want it to. Come on, come back up. Come on, we gotta have it in a line. OCD. Best thing in the fucking world. Oh, of course, now I moved while I was fucking mouse wheeling. I hate that you can hear other people's hangers. Damn it, Bobby. I fucking hate King of the Hill. Somehow I've watched every fucking episode of King of the Hill. But I fucking hate King of the Hill. I don't know how you go from making Beavis and Butthead to making fucking King of the Hill. Like, what? They're like total polar opposites. I guess. I mean, I've done some good drugs, man, but I can't say I've fucking done anything like, what? Then you go and produce shit like Idiocracy, you know, like. Good old Mike Judd. Hey, at least he didn't go the way of Ren and Stimpy's creator. You want to see some funny shit, fucking. If you remember Ren, I hate it when that happens. You remember Ren and Stimpy? You know, Nickelodeon. Kids cartoon. My man went on a whole fucking spree, bro. Looking. he like lost his fucking mind at the end. There's a documentary about it. Like he went off the chart and like started like, if you remember, like the last season of Ren and Stimpy got really fucking weird, like really fucking weird. Like towards like the end, Ren and Stimpy got really fucking dark. Like that's why it went away, was because old boy was like always wanting to do some fucked up shit, and they were just like, no, no, we can't do that, and pretty much put a kibosh on it. But yeah, there's a documentary. It's on YouTube. About just all fucked up, man. My man just went off the charts. Faster. I love hearing everybody else's fucking hangar doors opening and closing and their cargoes bouncing around. Alright, enough of that. Turn that the fuck down. Yeah, dude, it's fucking horrid. I constantly think my doors are opening, or like, you know, it's about to despawn my ship, or, you know, do something stupid. Every time I hear the doors, it's like, oh my god, is it, you know, the double hangar? Do you ever see that bug? Where like you and somebody else share a hangar? That's a lot of what the your ship disappearing and shit, like out of nowhere and all that kind of crap. A lot of that, as far as I know, is like the hangars get shared. So like you don't see the other person, but the game like thinks that, you know, like the hangar is occupied by somebody else, and so that's why it like pulls your fucking ship out. Yeah, it's a fucking thing. Fucking dumb bastards. What the fuck just happened there? Oh, I fell in that fucking hole. Where there's no fucking crate. Yeah, it did. Wait, what? That's a different one. Boop. What? I don't care. Just don't care. Is that all? Oh, only like halfway. Yeah, fuck it. Worst case scenario, I'd go and play Gray Zone. I got plenty I gotta get done in that thing still. That's a fucking mess of a game, too. Music, huh? Is there a jukebox in the game? Is there really? That one box isn't fucking locked on, son of a bitch. Okay. Gold hanger flare. Oh shit, we're going to crap again. Get in the get in the warehouse. Go, get in the warehouse. Want it? Nice. Go. Yeah, this game does some odd stuff every once in a while. Like, I've logged out by accident, like just being tired, not thinking, and left like tire load of fucking shit in the cargo bay. Ship sitting out on the pad. Come back, it's all still there, like days later. Yeah, everything's like super delayed. That'd be a great time to go do bunkers. Get fucking slaughtered by some NPC. God forbid they look like they're in front of you. Meanwhile, they're like, you know, fucking 6 steps off to your side, fucking blasting the fuck out of you. Well, let's see how much trouble it's going to be to refuel this thing, shall we? Get off the deck. Tapping shit. Reaching for a keyboard, almost hitting my stream deck. Wow. That actually worked out. I love this. This is the bullshit that you gotta deal with in fucking 4.0 right now. Like, I just want to refuel. Give me, can I refuel? Everyone's trying to get the fuck off the station. They might get lucky and get out away from the station, get on another server essentially, and it might be fine. It might be this particular server is just having issues talking to the other client, or you know, like the request server. He's let me open doors, man. That's all I care about. Let me get the fuck off. Yeah. And it doesn't help any. Like, you just smashing the button. Like, I'll hit it once, I'll hit it twice. Like, the third time is when it's usually like, all right, this is broken. Like, I just got to stop and wait for it to open. And then most of the time, you know, if you're paying attention, you'll see it like open and close like the 3 times you press the button. So it's like wondering why the elevator won't go anywhere. And meanwhile, the door keeps opening. You think you're on the lobby floor and you walk out, you're still on level 6. And at that point, you just got to know, like, okay, I just got to tap everything one time and just stand there and watch it and wait for it to fucking cycle. They're bosses, yeah. Totally. The bosses that you can't defeat, though, suck. Like the one where you can't get to the hangar because the elevator, nah, fuck you. Interesting. Are they actually open or are they closed? We're going for it. Oh god. Nothing like seeing fucking landing gear in your fucking face. Jesus. I haven't had the elevator that drops me to nowhere in a little bit. I mean, unless you're talking about a hangar elevator, then yes. But if you're talking about a regular elevator, I haven't had a regular elevator do that in a minute. So I got a thing for like, I love the jump off into the hangar elevator, like as it's coming up. There's no fall damage, but you have to time it right. So, goddamn fucking. So like this right here is a server break, right? So like if I get through this, I'll be on a different server, and it might work right. So the hangars, like when you're calling up your ship and it starts to raise your ship up, you can jump as soon as it starts to move. Like as soon as the floor starts to raise up, you can jump. And it loses all of its fall damage. Unless you land on the ship, you'll just do a Superman landing. Like you'll literally just like fall all the way down to the bottom and like poop, and you're fine. But occasionally, if you jump like as soon as it starts moving, sometimes it'll do that hiccup where it like kind of hops back down. And if it's in its stationary position, then it has fall damage. And so occasionally you jump a little too early, and yeah, you hit the bottom and you die. But always doing that. Coming into 4.0, like, you know, the elevators are glitchy and occasionally they'll just disappear and drop your ship or drop whatever you're calling up. And so, yeah, a couple times I've jumped over, you know, and been like running to my ship, like, cool, ha ha ha, like, and then the floor disappears and it's like, oh no. You fall into the void, you know, it's just like, fuck me. Sometimes you get that shit back, sometimes you don't. Most of the time you don't. Occasionally, like, I'll backspace early enough, like as soon as you start falling through and it still sees you as on the space station, and it'll give you your stuff back. But if you let it go too long and you, like, you know, you fall too far, then it won't take it. Or I mean, it won't give it to you back. It'll take it from you, I guess. But yeah, as soon as you fall through, if you're like, fuck, you can hit that back button. It should give you your shit back because it sees you still within the confines of the space station. But if you just sit there and watch it, you know, look up, you're like, that sucks. Then yeah, just let it go. You just lost all that shit. And then like alt F4ing doesn't do anything for you because you alt F4 out. And you're like, phew, I made it. Like, cool, I alt F4'd out. I'll go back in the game and no, it'll put you right back where you were, fucking falling. Snooze you later, you out? You had enough? I hear you, man. It's fucking 3:30 in the morning. Oh, snooze you later, like alt F4. Yeah. That don't work though. Alt F4 doesn't work anymore. It'll just put you right back where you were when you log back in again. Back to falling. Because like I'll go do bunkers or go do something on the planet, and like a lot of the structures on planets, if you go too close to them, they're clipping through the surface enough that you'll find a pocket and just, boop, you go through the fucking planet. That sucks. That's totally unrecoverable shit, you know? Let's see, we got two full vultures at Obituary right now. Need to get me another fucking A2. I miss not having my A2. As much as those nukes are pretty useless, they come in handy. Now, falling into a planet always sucks. Because you know you just kissed all your shit goodbye. You know? If you get shot or you run into something, you know, and you blow up, and at least you know, like, I can go back and get my stuff. Like, it's recoverable. The minute you fall into a planet, it's just like, bye. just wave goodbye to that shit. Whatever you had. Oh, what, do you have an entire backpack full of fucking Hadnite? Yeah, no, that's gone. What was that, $100,000 you had sitting in there? Nope. Try again. Little Pantera. Yeah. Happened to me the other fucking day. What did I find? I found something decent. I was like, oh, sweet. Oh, it was a fucking helmet. It was like a limited helmet. It was, which one was it? It happened to me twice, actually. I found the, like one of the little cat helmets, you know, the little fucking cat ears and the fucking little whiskers and shit. No, was it that or no. It was the samurai one. It was the green samurai helmet. And fucking lost it. And then I got out with the other one. The other one was a it looks like a crucifix on the front. It's the what the hell? What the hell is that fucking Star Wars shit? The Boba Fett like style kind of helmet looking thing, but it looks like a cross, you know, like the. But I think I got out with that one. Yeah, I was freaking. The Mandalorian, yeah. It's got like that Mandalorian look to it, you know what I mean? Just like is it just me, or is like the new armor, like the OP armor from like the from the contested zones? Is it just me, or does it look like they're ripping on Space Marines with that shit? You know, fucking whatchamacallit, Helldivers. Looks like a Helldivers outfit. Why am I like, drifting all the fuck over? Oh, because I got no fucking speed control. Like, what the fuck, man? I hate it when I leave myself like locked in fucking scan mode. Why are you drifting so much? Oh, I'm decoupled, motherfucker. Oh, dude, they rip on everybody. They rip on everybody in this game. And they're blatant about it, too. It's an homage. Sure. You tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself. Oh, come on. Give me my fucking... There we go. Although, I mean, at the same time, you know, it makes it more desirable because it's, you know, everybody sees it as that. Like, oh, yeah, it's this. And you got all the people running around in, like, Iceborne armor thinking they're fucking, you know, stormtrooper and shit. Yeah, exactly. So like look at the Valkyrie is like one of the bigger ones. The Valkyrie dropship. That's the Alien dropship. It's the original dropship from the first Alien. What the fuck is going on here, bud? Lock the fuck on the panel. Like, I love the Valkyrie, but the goddamn thing flies like a fucking piece of shit. The goddamn fucking trash truck. And then the ramp blows, man. Like, God forbid. You don't get that thing on the flattest piece of ground found anywhere. Like, nope, you ain't getting back on with that. Yeah, we've got to, like, park it into a hill. The ramp is super stubby. Like, even on a pad, the ramp doesn't touch the ground. It's just horrible. But yeah, if you look at it, it's like the cockpit area, the front of it, like the overall like feel of it is it's the dropship from Aliens. Oh, I hate almost all the Alien ships. All the Banu shit. The only one I like is I do fly the Talon. I do fly the Talon. But that's it. Like, I hate, like, all the Banu ships, like the fucking crab ship and shit. Like, what the fuck is that thing, man? Like, why are you flying around fucking pretending to be a crab? I like the way the Prowler looks. Like the drop ship, the Prowler. But again, it's like it's a fucking piece of garbage. So how about all the people pissed off about the Polaris? I haven't even gone into Spectrum to look at that mess. Everyone's all mad that the hangar won't be able to refuel and fucking rearm ships and shit. Yeah, those people aren't happy. Yeah, same here. About the only time I go over to Spectrum is like when there's a known problem, or you're trying to figure out a problem, I guess I should say. I'll go in Spectrum just to see if other people are bitching about the same problem or if they like figured out a way of solving it, Other than that, oh, my mouse is still in free spin. No material left behind. Get it all. Every last bit. Come on, that could be the last bit I need to finish out a box. I hate it when you like look at that little screen and it tells you that there's like point however much left in the uh-oh. Here we are. Server error. Oh, 30K, even fucking better. Oh, you hooker. Oh. So, if you get a black screen, it's technically still a 30K. If you hunt under here, there's an OK button. Son of a bitch. Alright. Oh, now we gotta play this game and pretend. Even though it just doesn't really fix it. Yeah. Yep. Whoa. Has there been a Tank Royale? Is that new? I don't remember there being a Tank Royale. Not that I come in here very often. And the best is like this. It's a selected ship. Like, I've selected this one. I mean, customized. It's allowing me to go in and customize it. But it's going to stick me in the Vulture. I'm choosing my Vanguard. Why the fuck are you putting me in the Vulture? Oh, wait. Again, what the fuck? Like, where's the Vulture? At least it actually showed my other ships that I usually select. Just gotta clear the fucking European garbage. Love it when it tells you can't choose between different servers. For whatever reason, you can still select it in Arena Commander. And then that fixes it in here. Whatever. Uh-oh. Server's full. Server's full. Server is not full. You're lying. Oh, I 30K'd. Derp. I 30K'd. That's my own fault. Back. I wasn't thinking. You 30K'd. Wasn't thinking. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't even thinking about it until it started denying me. I was like, why is it fucking denying me? Oh, right. 341. What the fuck would they be doing at 341? The server's been acting too funky. So I'm wondering whether they just sent the command to finally restart it. We'll see. We go in and everybody's fucking running around at the station, and you know that everybody got booted, not just myself, you know. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on. Dude, Stream Elements, you need to calm down. Oh, you joy. Back to 20. Alright, we gotta go in settings here. This is... Stream Elements side. What's that? Oh. Keep forgetting to make sure I'm looking at YouTube's chat on a different window. We want to go with chat signers. Which one keeps popping out? Welcome to the channel. Whoa, god damn, that fucking slider goes from 0 to 100 no time flat. Let's put that like 65 lines maybe. Was it the secondary one that's called? No. Make sure the one over Twitch side is fucking doing the same damn thing. Ah, that's the one that's kicking off fucking left and right. Son of a bitch. Alright. 3 chat lines. Let's put this up there. Double that one. There we go. Wow, YouTube, your fucking preview window is like 20 minutes behind. You'll figure it out. Yeah, everybody's up to date. Back to work. Maybe. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, and this is the next part of the party. There we go. It's super fucking delayed still. God damn it. Well, stars. 3 drinks. Yeah, Star Citizen's fucked. It is fucked. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I guess I'll. Only have 3 hours. Goddamn. Come on. Help crash the server, just smash the shit out of the button. Yeah, I think I should be doing that too, but you know, this is me getting something done. Ah, fuck. Yeah, man, thank you for coming in. Then I'm try to go on daily. It doesn't normally happen. Usually something stupid keeping me from going on, like my laziness. Yeah, I'm usually on like Thursdays, Fridays is a good couple days, and then it's usually like Monday and Tuesday and shit like that. So it's just hit or miss. Oh yeah, I don't even have the F button out, and it's like pretty much locked out. You know, like it's like I'm holding F even when I'm not holding F. So maybe we will call it an evening, and I'll actually get some sleep. Oh, you know what else we can play with before we go and do that? I want to try something, which is going to possibly knock us offline a little bit. So it's a good time to try it anyway. We're going to see if we can push 1440 to YouTube really fast. Yeah, man. Like I said, there's another game I'd like to go and play, but at the same time, like if I'm a little tired, that's not a game I want to be playing. First-person shooter, and it's like kind of like this, where you die, you're just like losing shit nonstop, and then I don't feel like losing all my shit in that game. It's a pain in the ass to get it back. So I will most likely, I said, see if we can't switch YouTube over to 1440. And that would be in here. Oh, you let me rescale it while it's live? Wait, what? That shouldn't be a thing. Okay. Let's see what happens. I don't know if you can switch that live like that. Normally you gotta cancel the stream and restart it again. Ooh, burps. I guess we'll look and see. I've been trying to get both streams to 1440 for like a little while now. It's fucking pissing me off. Because I have the band. Oh, shut up, you. Got like the bandwidth, everything is there, but for whatever reason, it just does not play nice. My computer just. Nope. I think I have to start it and stop it and restart it for that to take effect. So we are going to hit the stop button and restart and see if YouTube. Don't mind the buffering. Oh yeah, now YouTube is bitching about not having the proper bitrate. Now some things are happening. You need to change your video resolution, current bitrate. Blah, 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 blah. Now what does YouTube have to say? Video quality payback advanced. Oh, I gotta close this window, I guess. Close out YouTube app. The open YouTube app. But I'm hoping if this setting works out right, YouTube will get 1440 and Twitch will just get 1080p. Let's see what happens if we check it now. Nope. Still only showing 1080 by 60. Even though it's saying that I'm pushing the higher resolution. So there's that. Let's see if we can't get it to clean up its act. 14,000? I mean, that's way more than enough. See, I think the major oh, elevator. How long ago did I push that button? See, like OBS doesn't like to push the higher resolution. Like I'm telling it to push 14 kilobits, 14,000 kilobits to fucking YouTube, and it is not. Pushes whatever I have set for Twitch as the main to the fucking multi-stream app does not do what it says it does. I can look at the output ratio and it's still at 6,000 kilobits, which is what Twitch is asking for, not 14,000 that I'm trying to push to YouTube. Did stop for a split second there, maybe. Let it go and see if it cleans its act up. It might be because I'm not restarting it. I restarted it. We'll figure it out some other day. I just want to make sure my hanger is put away properly. Come on. There's a whole shit ton of fucking crap down there I need to get to. Nope. If I come back in 5 minutes, one of these doors will be open. Okay. There wasn't anybody at that ASOP terminal. That's another empty server. And every elevator is busted. Gotta try every one. God dang it. Oh, how can we try to get 1440 to YouTube? Oh, no. It is pushing 1440 to YouTube. At least my preview says I'm getting 1440 to YouTube. It doesn't like my current bit rate. It says that I'm pushing it. Looks smooth. Interesting. Anyway, maybe we'll leave the settings there like that, and next time we start, maybe it'll actually push the proper amount. For whatever reason, it's not pushing what I'm telling it to push. It should be having more than enough to make YouTube stop complaining. And I want to say I even had this like bumped up to 20,000 before, and it wasn't solving the problem. So yeah, we know that's not a thing. Push it to 18, see what happens. But yeah, it's not eating up my fucking bandwidth on that machine. Staying at 5,000 as the main encoding anyway. Ah, come on, I just want to get to my hanger, you fucking bastards. Leapfrog. Nope. This apparently is... didn't work. Tried. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump into another game, and this game is clearly fucked for the evening. So we're gonna call it there, and we're gonna push over to this. I want to thank everybody for stopping by again. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Thank you for the raid. And again, thank you for the follows, the likes, and the subscribes. Tomorrow is Friday. I don't know if Cat or Otter is going to be streaming tomorrow. He's got a problem with one of his eyes, so I'm not sure if we're going to be playing Gray Zone tomorrow. Even if he's not on, I might still play Gray Zone, but chances are, if he's not going to be playing, I'm most likely going to play some Star Citizen. Even though I do need to get... we'll see. It might be Gray Zone. But again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you again. I appreciate the follow or the raid. That means a lot. And thank you for the people that stuck around. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night, everybody.